Hello everyone, welcome back to hour number 2 of Day Party Hollow Earth Expedition, week number 6, I believe.
Are you not entertained?
I am. I don't know about you guys, but I'm entertained.
So,
Wreckage. Tell us about these dusty books.
Oh God! Stop trying to make a joke after every break, Dave. You suck at it.
No, that's the whole point. It's terrible jokes.
wait, says the guy who opened with the "Are you not entertained?" line.
Yeah.
Yes,
up, man?
but that was a good bad joke.
Oh, God. Anyway, I believe we are trying to coerce a stupid man from away from...
Incredibly intelligent man.
Smart person.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
so dumb, so
Dumb
smart, he's stupid. You know, that's...
He's the
So
trope that they
stupid,
made
he's
that.
smart.
Yeah. So, all right, Dave, or I'm gonna kind of let go, and I'm gonna whisper to Rex, like, hey, appeal to his vanity, man. Smart people always want to show off how smart they are. Tell him he can get the full credit for discovering this shit, but he has to come with us right now. And I elbow him.
That's actually not a bad idea. Professor Clendon.
Yes. What is it?
So we have a man who is very, very eager to meet you.
Well, yes. Well, I can't imagine why not. I mean, we must be the first visitors in who knows how long.
Exactly.
I'm sure they want news of the outside world. Plenty of time for
And
that
he
later.
has trumpets.
He does, yes.
Pardon?
But Professor, you see, he is a man that is incredibly eager. I've personally told him that I would be bringing one of the best minds that I have ever met, and I've met...
The great Professor Clendon were your
Yeah,
exact words, I
absolutely.
believe.
No, yes, it was. And...
Greatest professor in the land.
My dear boy. I mean, I had no idea that you thought so highly of me, but I
I'm
suppose
still
after
pushing
this,
him towards the door as we talk. I'm still
this
pushing him.
discovery, of course. I mean, perhaps that is a very accurate thing to say, after all.
Absolutely. He is so very eager to meet you. He's even set up dinner preparations after dinner.
Oh,
sorry.
we just ate.
Yes, but these
Well, he has trumpets.
I mean, you ate whatever you wanted to eat here, but have you tried some of the local delicacies? He's very versed in creating them. I had some myself when I was there, and spectacular. It doesn't even come.
I'm going to kind of edge in right now. Professor, this is the village's foremost scientist, and even he is in awe of what we told him about you.
A scientist in this village, you say?
I believe if you're looking for knowledge...
I mean, they seem so feudal, even. That makes no sense.
He was not. He is not one of the feudals. He was a traveler as well, but he opted to stay here to study the scientific phenomena and other big words that happen around here.
Imagine. Well, I mean, as was explained, no one is allowed to leave Shangri-La. So, of course, if he was a visitor here, he'd been here for a very long time.
And now, since you were saying no one is allowed to leave, there has been no discovery of Shangri-La. How would you like to see your name on the billboards? Your name on the broadsheets and newspapers? Professor Clendon, man to discover Shangri-La. If anyone can get out of here, this might be the man.
Previously discussed, I mean, the expedition, and of course, young Derek will get some of the credit, but it's all moot now.
I'm sure we could give a little small plaque in some little office somewhere for young Derek, but I still think the name of the man who brought us here should be first and foremost on any adoring fans and lovers.
Well, you flatter me. You flatter me, of course. But,
I do.
It's a moot point after all. There's no way for us to leave. We would.
Have we gotten to the door yet? I've been pushing him towards the door the whole time.
Well, he's been resisting the entire time, so you've been scraping.
Professor, you are aware that there's a reason that I can't say right now because of where we are.
What?
That we need to meet with this Otto. A reason that would allow you to have your name on whatever plaque you would desire.
Imagine the tenure you would have.
I cannot even believe after that.
I believe Cambridge, Harvard, they'd be
Hospitality,
fighting each other black and blue for a chance to have you speak there.
Please let me
I
talk.
mean,
Let me talk with Rex a moment. You can't possibly be playing. It'd be futile. There's no point.
How will people know about what you've done?
Well, that is sort of, as I understand it, the point, as it were. If anybody finds out about Shangri-La, then this utopic little hideaway it would be ruined by the outside world. I mean, imagine.
Okay, Professor, you've made your point fair and square. I understand. We will
I wouldn't
simply
say
take.
ruined.
We will simply.
I would
Please,
say that
one
a
moment.
smart enough man. All right, fine.
No, continue. You're talking.
A smart enough man who is careful enough with what he says can keep Shangri-La safe for eternity while still sharing the weight of the scientific process with the rest of the world. The stuff that he learned, the big words and bubbling little beakers and all that stuff. And Professor, I think you might have it in you. You might be that man. I try not to laugh while I say this.
I have to say, I mean, as
we followed
flattering
you through hell and back.
As
we followed
flattering
you
as your
through
words
the mountains
are,
of Tibet, and I got sliced to ribbons by a 8-foot hairy monster. For
well
your
done. Yes, very well done. But
we believe in you.
There's too much to risk.
Are you going to be the hero we need right now?
I'm
You're going to be the
afraid
braid. You're going to be the glue that holds this together right now.
There's no point trying to convince the man. I mean, we already have a perfectly good scientist who's willing and able to put his name on these things. He knows the way out. We don't really. You know what? We can just leave him.
Right.
There.
I guess, but
I mean, he's
I can put my name on
these books that he could read outside. I mean, I've looked through half of these books already, and the titles are just books of the same. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, Professor Clinton, it was a pleasure working with you, but we're just
Professor, you have fun. But now that I think about it, Arch and Rex on the top of the billboard, on top of the broadsheets.
Don't forget Otto. Otto is the main reason who's going to be doing all of this stuff.
Oh, well, I mean, we'd have to be below Otto, of course. Professor Otto would be, he'd get first and foremost. And he does have that face for pictures.
He does, yes.
So I bet the women would love him.
Anyway, see you later, Professor. And we
yes, goodbye. I'm sure we'll have meals together.
I'm going to still kind of push towards the door while we're saying see you later and goodbye, see if that works.
He's just trying to roll off of your push and head back to the books.
All right. Clearly, Frank. Clearly, there is no
without
way.
resort to violence. No, okay, we haven't. None of us have done a roll yet. So, out of context, I think if we try to do the roll with all of our stuff, we could maybe make something work.
Well, look, here's the thing. I don't have anything to convince a man. So unless you do,
jokes right now. I have like a couple of fists and an axe, but I don't really think that's in good taste.
No,
I've got a bottle of chloroform.
I vote knockout.
I vote we just we leave him here to fucking his dusty old books.
What use is he going to be to you if you have to force him?
Exactly. So here's the thing. I'm just gonna. Rex Holt will continue to walk out. Arch, you're welcome to join me.
You know what? I say before we head out, let's poke around the rest of here, see if there's some storerooms or storehouses or something.
You want to check out the rest of the monastery?
Yeah, we gotta get your stuff back.
Because they did steal all my shit, and if I can get my shit back without having to promise anything, I'll feel better about that.
Actually, now that you mention it, I did spy.
Also,
I did spy some of gear in
where?
Otto's house. So maybe he's the man to talk to about where our stuff is.
Okay, but before that, let's get a layout of the place. I want to know what we're looking at. Just do a quick one floor by floor, so we kind of know what's on which floor.
Okay.
Nothing deep, but yeah. Other than that, then I'm like, yeah, because right now the monks are the enemy. Those fuckers stole my shit.
We would, I guess, Rick, spend the rest of the hour, I guess, whatever's left, searching
Just
through
do a
the
quick
place.
check. Just do a quick check of what's on each floor. Just like
Yeah.
hey, this is the floor with all the baths. This is the floor with all the creepy sex parties. This is the floor with all the Jackson Pollock
Yeah,
stuff
we
on
just
the walls.
gloss over everything, including the sex parties.
Yeah, I'm not really down for a monk sex party yet. I am wearing the bathrobe for it, but
On
Oh.
the 4th floor, there between the 5th floor library and the 3rd floor cafeteria, there appears to be a hallway with rooms on either side of the hallway. The rooms themselves do not have the appearance of bedrooms. They seem to be personal rooms in some way, with seating in the center. Perhaps you could only guess what their function is, as none of them are currently being used. But they have places for seating in the center, and they appear to be individually decorated.
Okay.
Okay.
Any signs of life in them whatsoever?
Nope. No one's using them right now.
Do they look well used? Is what I'm asking, I guess.
Yeah, they look like they're used. They don't look like they sit
Okay,
around.
just empty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's on the next floor?
The next floor, above the library, on the 6th floor, very clearly sleeping arrangements for the monks.
Okay. And how many floors total? Are there any more floors above?
There's a 7th floor.
Okay. What's that one?
You can't ascend the staircase up to the 7th floor. There is a locked door in the middle of the staircase.
Larceny!
Okay. Wait. Oh, you have that?
I
Fuck
do.
yeah. I'm gonna go down and stand watch. I'm gonna pretend to be like sick if someone talks to me, but I'm gonna go just far enough to where they can't see. I tell, hey, give me a whistle or a whisper, or tap the floor a couple times when you're done.
So, now, I've got a lock-picking kit.
Uh-huh.
It gives me +2.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just making sure you remember that. Wow! It's a magical lock. I have never seen it before in my life.
No, that's actually pretty accurate.
Holy fuck.
This lock doesn't work like any lock you encountered in America or on the surface. And you try so hard to force it that you break the tools that you're currently using, and your lock picking kit is one use less, with perhaps
Damn.
further criticals would expend it completely, and you would have no further uses.
Okay. Cool.
So
Damn.
yeah, it's totally foreign to you, and you broke the shit out of your tools trying to get through.
You just barely missed poking yourself in the eye.
Is there any basement to this place?
Well, if you head back downstairs,
Yeah, we're gonna head
dejected and
back
defeated, you will see that the staircase does lead to a cellar.
Let's,
Man,
let's
Rek just had to
go.
get a dig in there. Dejected and defeated.
It happens more often than you think, actually.
These guys suck.
Like
Hey,
I
normally
said,
I've been rolling pretty good. That's the first time I have seen 0 successes. So,
That is
Yeah,
almost
well, it's a dice
beautiful.
pool
It's really-
system. You
Yeah.
almost never see 0 successes.
yeah. Out of a 50-50 chance, I failed 100%. Like,
Yeah.
that's
50% of the time, you fail 100% of the time.
yeah, basically.
So, all right, we're going to...
There is a cellar.
Let's take a squiz.
It appears that there is casks for brewing things down here, a very wine cellar, very ale cellar-esque type situation.
Is there like a... Can I like grab a skin and like fill it up or something? Because I don't have a flask handy.
There is like wooden, what's the word I'm looking for? Not
Tumblers.
mug,
Steins?
steins. Yeah, there's wooden-esque steins that are rowed up around these things. You can absolutely open the tap on one and
Is there anything with like a... Is there anything with like that I can like close off and take with me? Or is it all just like open-headed Stein type stuff?
It's all steins here.
All right, well, I'm going to fill a full Stein just so I have an excuse if people catch us.
All right.
While
take a
he's, while
hefty
he's
swig.
dicking around with that, I'm going to go deeper.
All right.
I'll
go
catch
a
up when
little
I'm done.
deeper,
Yeah.
and what you see is a gate.
Magical
There is a
words.
stone archway in the earth. There's a stone archway in the earth, and not necessarily iron, but some sort of worked metal forms a fence-like gate, blocking it off.
Okay, how do we get past? Is it obvious?
I don't know. This is the only passageway.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the metal. Hang on, I'm gonna go up to the metal. Yeah.
It doesn't
gonna go up to
obviously have like a lock on it. It doesn't have a handle or a latch. It just fills the archway.
Is there anything behind it?
Yeah, there's more stone
passage.
basement, stonework to basement, cellar.
I'm gonna go up to the metal and I'm gonna take my axe head. I'm gonna see if I can scratch it. How hard does the metal seem?
Seems pretty sturdy. Doesn't seem rusty.
Like iron, like tin, like gold. Like, can I scratch away at it, bend it for a while, or is it like
Nope.
hidden steel?
It's pretty hard. It's not flaking off.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. Hey Rex, did you see anything out of place when you were here? Any like odds and ends that stuck out? Because if not, we're gonna go back and grab Otto.
You mean aside from that magical lock that basically ate my lockpicking tools?
I meant in the cellar.
Anything?
And yeah, what the hell happened with that?
Well, you know already, but
I guess I'd say like roll. I'm implying you would roll a perception check since you've got that memory thing and a better perception. So.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot that you can do that in this game. It's been a while.
Yeah, you've got your
Wait,
crazy
what are you
memory.
trying to do?
I want to see if there's.
anything.
I'm assuming there's a secret handle or something to open this. I just don't know where it is. I'm asking.
so-
Rex,
Well,
okay,
you would
then
have
I
to
would
roll
do an
investigation.
investigation check rather than a
yeah,
perception
that's what I
check.
meant. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm going to investigate for anything. Here's basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm looking for things like that seem to be more worn than the rest of the room. Like if there's like a stunts or something like that.
Standard investigation
Yeah.
check.
So you know,
Go ahead and roll.
5.
So what you see and immediately stands out to you, having taken a closer look in an investigatorial manner, the floor of this cellar is. I mean, there isn't a wooden floor. There isn't like a stone paved floor. It's dirt, dust, gravel. Someone's making background noises. And in this loose flooring, you can clearly see that there are footprints on the other side of your obstacle.
Okay. Can I follow the footprints back?
Well, they're just on the other side. They as if they passed through.
Or is there any footprints on this side aside from our own?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will follow those footprints.
I mean, they come from the stairs
Okay. Where do they go?
up to
So
the gate.
they go straight through the gate.
Yes.
There is nothing else stands out. No other handle, secret things or
Nope.
whatnot.
Nope.
Footprints.
Is
just
there
a
any
straight
sort
line.
of like
Okay.
movement in the gate at all, like in the sand?
No, the gate doesn't reach the floor. So
How high off the bottom is it? Are we talking like limbo status or what?
if you're 2 inches thick,
So a limbo status. You know what? I'm gonna close my eyes and walk forward slowly and just see if I can. I got a weird feeling about this. This
Okay.
being that the last time we had all the weirdness and stuff that didn't quite make sense. Footprints
Yeah.
go straight through. I'm gonna close
Yeah.
my eyes, try to walk through it.
all right.
Not like running full tilt, but slow enough that I won't hurt myself.
Okay. Rex,
Mhm.
Arch. Arch closes his eyes. Yes.
I take a hefty swig of whatever the ale stuff is first. Yeah, I close my eyes. I go forward slowly.
Okay, you close your eyes and you go forward slowly.
Blank my mind. Think about nothing but the taste of this funny booze going down my throat.
Yeah, well, first of all, let's describe the booze briefly. It tastes very sweet. It is a sweet booze. Hints of honey come through.
So honeymead.
Cool.
Then.
Yeah, honey mead type thing going on here.
So that
Not
means
bad.
there's bees here. Interesting.
Yeah, there's totally bees.
They're probably like 9 feet wide too, so great. Yeah, and now I smell like children.
Rex, you see Arch smack into the cast iron gate or whatever it's made out of.
I look at him and I'm like,
Shot.
Are you a fucking idiot?
I say, jackass, I solved 4 of those last things by doing stuff this dumb. Don't get mad at me the first time it didn't work.
It's you touched it. Anyway,
Out of contest, I point to my intelligence score and then I shrug helplessly.
Yeah. So that is what you see in the basement.
well, let's
Okay.
go talk
All
to
right, let's go
Otto.
get
He clearly knows where the things are, so you know.
Yeah, I want my shit back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel naked with wearing this like.
By
I'm
the way,
guessing
how is the
silk,
breeze
silken
down there? I
open.
say as we like, fucking.
Oh my god, it is so freeing. Like you, honestly, I'm embarrassed as to how much I'm enjoying it.
Do you head
I
back
just,
to Otto?
Yeah, of course.
without a gun on hand, I feel a little naked.
All right,
So
Otto.
you should try it though. You
Yes.
should try it, Rex.
After more than an hour, almost 2 hours, perhaps you see them approach, or perhaps they knock on the door, but your guests arrive.
Actually, after around the neighborhood of, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, Otto's has just completely forgotten about the idea to meet back up and is instead inside the laboratory fiddling with stuff.
If
All
I
right.
knock and he doesn't answer, I'm just gonna walk in.
All right, well,
I'm gonna
he
tighten my
knocks.
robe
Do you
a bit
hear the
and
knock,
listen.
Otto?
I doubt it. I doubt I hear
He's got
them.
like
in its own
Metallica
little
blaring
world.
in like
You know,
the
I'd say
laboratory.
roll on that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's see.
Metallica, that band that hasn't been
Metallica.
born yet.
Yeah,
All right, let's see. I'm
1980.
probably rolling against my perception, right?
Or I just do a 1d2. Like 1 is a yes, 2 is a no. Or
You
something.
can use a
I
perception. if
kind
you
of want to
Do a
roll the
perception,
full
yeah.
thing.
Roll
Okay, you
the-
can roll your perception. You can
Damn.
roll your perception.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. You hear them walking down the dirt to your house. You hear the crunching of
Oh, you
the.
smell us 6 blocks away.
Yeah, you know the strong odor coming off of Arch even after a shower.
Well, it's his nether regions.
Yeah, you know what
even because it's out in the wind
about
now,
those
and it's
subtle
like
digs?
flying
Man,
around.
always subtle. Hey, what can I? Hey, I gotta air out the balls, man. Every so often I
gross.
flap the left-hand side of the road.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Otto, you're definitely aware of their approach.
All right. Oh, completely forgotten. Otto will
Get
wipe
some Pop
some
Tarts out.
stuff on his lab coat and hey, there was no. You guys have had dinner. What you want? This is no drawing room, no parlor.
Drawing
I've still
German
got the big old
hospitality.
stein of
you know?
the mead thing I'm sipping on. The whole
Yeah,
time,
it's
so. I'm just walking down.
Yeah.
So
But he'll go back into his house and open the door as they approach. So, Rex, you have brought friends with you. Wonderful. I thought you were going to be bringing 2 friends.
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
It turns out
I
that
stick up
he
my hand.
prefers.
Hello, my name is Arch Straythorn. Pleasure meeting you.
Arch.
Wait,
Nice to meet you. Quite a grip you have there.
Good,
Otto.
good firm handshake yourself, kind sir. I'll take another
thank
sip.
you.
So, I'm kind of trying to distract him from the fact that I'm the only other guy here. So, what can you tell me? I see you're wearing a lab coat.
This old thing? Yes, you are quite astute. Lab
Are
coat.
you a man of learning science by chance?
I am a man of science. Yes, I am.
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Might we come inside?
Well, of course, my door is open to you.
Okay, I
I
walk in.
cartwheel inside and do a front flip and land in the chair. It's perfect.
How insanely dexterous of you, especially on that lame leg of yours.
No, he
Say
does
who
not do that unless he rolls a dexterity check.
Which I will fail. Yeah. I take the comfiest chair.
He takes your favorite chair, Otto, without asking.
Such is to be expected from Americans.
Yeah, we tend to make ourselves at home
I
when
shrug.
we
I
ever
shrug
we can.
apologetically, and I tip him the stein. So,
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 Oh,
how are
oh.
you enjoying? How are you adjusting to your captivity so far? This is day 1 of eternity.
well,
That's a good
Otto,
word for it.
about that.
Hmm.
About that, Otto, I'm having a little bit of trouble adjusting to my captivity, if you will. Unfortunately, I don't have my clothes, or my underwear, or my socks, my shoes, my shaving kit, my whiskey, any of the stuff that I would really need to spend my time here in the happiest way possible.
I see.
Could you possibly? Would you know any way to help us kind of get my stuff back?
Yes, I know. Well, sort of. I have a perfect method. It works every time. When new people come in, all of their stuff is sort of either placed in the middle of the square, or you sneak into the monastery and grab it just before they take it away. So getting your stuff, not so much of an option. But now that we are 3, I think we can find some more things in the future. Please be sure to be keeping an eye out for anything iron or metallic. Gold is very difficult for making tools.
Iron or metallic, like say hand grenades and a saber, or guns by chance.
Well, I suppose
hand grenades. I look over at Rex cutting Otto off rudely because I'm getting a little. Aren't those hand grenades made out of stuff those chemicals that do all sorts of fun things? You can do all sorts of fun things with.
Yeah,
like
we call
powders
it explosives, Arch.
I give him a look that you give to 2-year-olds when they shit in the floor, and I say, "Of course we call them explosives."
Yes.
All right.
I hate to interrupt this powwow, gentlemen, but I would like to get to the point, if you don't mind.
Are you waiting for my permission? Please, you have my permission. You have the point. Give
I'm
the point.
still giving you that look. Like you fucking.
Very well. Otto. May I call you Otto? I'm going to call you Otto. So, we wish to travel deeper into Shangri-La, I guess. I don't know what you call this place, but we're calling it
that
Shangri-La.
desiccating cloud of yours.
Pretty much, yes. You're onto it.
Interesting. Well,
I do want to point out, not to be a total arsehole, but I mean, you don't actually have any motive to go further anywhere. Your motive is, as far as you're aware, Dave, was to find Shangri-La and get the healing. That's your job, is to find out how to... You also have a secondary goal, which was given to you by Dr. Zhang.
Yeah.
My goal was to go to this place, get the objects from the auction, and bring it back.
Right. Well, no. I mean, yes, that was your goal when you arrived in Shanghai. After they stole it from the auction, you were informed by Clinton and by Balaclava Benny that the item was just the map to get to Shangri-La. The thing that you're here for is a cure. You're looking for a way to heal.
Right, that makes sense. That's
Maximilian.
probably what I was missing. Yeah, because I do remember now. I saw half of it, or 3/3 of it, or whatever.
You saw 2/3 of the map, and that's how you guys got to the monastery.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. Well, and yes. Well, the Nazis are one thing. We're actually here to secure something for a friend of mine.
An interested party, I believe.
Let's just call him a friend for now, Arch. I mean, I don't know how friendly you are, but he's.
You and I get along great.
Yeah. Acquaintance of mine.
right. So that sort of. I'm sorry. What are we looking for again? I thought you said it was a cloud of desiccant.
Yes. Sorry.
Which I have been working on since you left, and I think something such as calcium chloride in the proper things, we disperse it in something like, what I wouldn't give for some instant creamer. But,
Yes.
alas.
We did actually have some of that in our pack. But, so, yes, the thing that we are seeking is, it's been described to us as a vial made into the shape of a dragon with green stuff in it.
A dragon-shaped vial filled with green liquid.
Correct, yes. And I believe our Nazi friends might have the closest possible... They might be closer than we are. And, They've obviously made it through whatever junction this is, and they've continued on their way.
So this desiccant is this green liquid?
No, I was mistaken.
Ah, I see. So what's the green liquid?
Apparently, it cures
We don't actually
wounds.
know.
Heals wounds?
We
We
don't-
don't know. Which one is it?
I say level with Otto. I give Dave the look that implies I just said that not out loud. And
What kind of look
So-
implies you didn't say it out loud?
well, no, I was. It's. I don't want to mitigate.
Okay. Did we lose Frank? Or did Skype poop itself again? Ooh. Interesting. Skype, you glorious piece of shit. I love you, Skype. Because you are terrible. Alright, there we go. We found some people.
Hello, hi. I have no idea what happened.
I don't know either. Those other guys need to hang up.
Did you also drop from the call?
Yes, everyone did. God damn it. Fucking hang up, guys. Alright. Man, Skype is just being a real craptastic piece of shit tonight.
Yeah. Yes,
Hello?
it is.
Hello.
We got Frank.
Yep.
Okay.
Now
Wait. What?
see, we have to wait for like people to leave the call before we can call them back. It is so dumb. It hurts.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Well, Maction is gone. Now you
Yeah.
can try.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add him back. Looks like he's
Okay.
fuck this. Fuck Skype, man. Just I want to just get rid of it. It's the worst. It really is. Hey everyone, you're seeing the behind the scenes of why we hate Skype.
There's a lot of four-letter words I can use to describe it right now.
Poop. Wee is more than 4, but it fits.
Cats. Cats is a
I mean, it could
four-letter
be
word.
wee could be spelled with 4. You could do WEWE, and
Yeah.
it's still pronounced wee.
True that. Indeed.
Piss.
Yeah, piss. Piss is a good one.
So.
Fucking shit on a fuck.
Yeah, that's also
On
a
a
4-letter
shin-
word. I think we actually lost Maction. I think that's what happened there.
Yeah, he was hosting the call. I think he exploded.
Okay.
God fucking damn it. People on their internet just they need to fucking get it together. Guys, we are taking another fucking break until we get back our other player.
Skype
Yeah,
is
shitball.
really reliable.
Alright.
Shitballs.
We'll be back when that happens, guys. Sorry.
I'm saying next
Hello. We fucking found ourselves a Maction this time.
No offense, Maction, but internet chat everywhere.
Yeah.
So, welcome back, Maction. Welcome back, all our viewers. And we're going to go for another 20 minutes before we take a break. What the fuck were we doing before we left? We're having an argument. That's
You were
what-
in the middle of a conversation. You were explaining to Maction your motivations, what you were looking for. You described to him a green dragon-shaped vial filled with green something. He asked you what it did. One of you said curing things. The other person said nothing. Dave, I
No.
will correct you in saying that you don't know what the vial does. Dr. Zhang gave you the green vial quest.
See, okay,
So to speak.
remind me what the fuck, fucking, Maximilian wanted.
He wanted a cure.
Maximilian wanted to not die.
Yeah,
And
I
he
get
didn't know how-
that.
He didn't, but he didn't
You've
know
never been
how. He
given
wanted,
you've never been given a specific thing. You've
yeah.
never been told a specific thing. If anybody knows what a specific thing is, it would be Balaclava Benny. You're not speaking to him, though. He has just been giving you the order to follow the Nazis with Professor Clendon. Professor Clendon likely also has additional information that you are not aware of. You, for Maximilian, were never given a specific description of a specific thing that you're supposed to bring back to him.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking game, man. I swear to God. Anyway.
I look over
It's been 3 or 4 months. It's not your fault for not remembering that stuff, Dave. I'm just trying to remind you.
Okay. It's hard to roleplay a character with instant fucking photographic memory when you don't remember shit.
When you
That's
don't
why I'm
have
reminding
instant
you.
fucking photographic
That's
memory,
why when you
Dave?
make a mistake, I'm interrupting you and reminding you because your character wouldn't forget.
Okay.
So, Dr. Zhang, who you met in Shanghai, gave you the quest for the green vial.
Sure.
Maximilian, you were the one to figure out that he wants a cure.
Yes.
You were the one to figure out that he was dying.
Yes.
He never said that to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, you've just been taking orders from Balaclava Benny.
So all that I know that Maximilian actually wants is this fucking thing that the Nazis have. But it turns out it was a map, and we don't need it anymore. And I don't know why we're still following the Nazis.
Dave.
So.
But you figured out that Maximilian didn't want to die. You figured that he wanted a cure.
But I don't know what the thing is that the Tumultuous is. Like, that was never explained.
Tumultuous was just a map.
Yes, I get that, but like, why are we still following the Nazis? Like, we have the map, it's fine.
The map led you here.
Yeah.
The map led you to the lodestone.
Yeah.
The lodestone led you here.
Okay.
Now we're here.
The map they have led them here. You're not following them. You're both going to the same place.
All right. Okay.
both going
Well,
in the
let's
same direction.
pick up then.
All right. And now, having cleared his photographic memory, we return to
That
our
bathwater,
scene
man.
already in progress, in which Otto asks you, "What are you looking for?" And you say,
We
I look at
we don't actually know.
look at Rex and I say, aren't we looking for the green vial and a cure? The green vial, we don't really know what it does.
Well, that's what I
But
mean. We
it's-
don't actually know what we're looking for. We have a description of an object that
Yeah.
someone said they would like to have. As far as I'm concerned, we don't have to do anything for him. Doesn't matter to me. The real thing that we're after, though, hasn't exactly been made clear to me. There's a gentleman in our party who is a piece of shit. I would rather not talk to him as much as
I
possible.
spit in the floor when he says, "Gentlemen in a party, piece of shit,"
Mm-hmm.
as Americans are wont to do.
I see. No love
Um,
lost.
Yeah. You might have met him. He was the man that refused to take off his full suit balaclava.
Yeah.
Well, I saw him from across the room. Seemed like an interesting person.
Interesting is an interesting word. I would say more like a detestable person, but that's just me.
Detestable.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if we're gonna have a chance of getting any of this stuff, doing any of this stuff, we're probably gonna need our stuff back, aren't we? Like, I know Rex here is the only one who hung on to his wonderful smelling clothes, but the rest of us are
probably
in
because I'm not a fool. But yes, we would really like to get.
I give him that 2-year-old shitting on the floor look again.
Yeah, we would really appreciate it if you could help us at least get Archer's belongings back. You said that they took them away somewhere. Do you happen to know where that might be?
I'm afraid I do not. The Yetis. They come in and they scoop up the stuff and haul it off away from the town.
Yeah, we killed one of those. Interesting creature.
You killed a Yeti. Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have any pieces of it? I would be most interested in
I
examining.
did. I had one in my pack, actually.
You would have seen it if you have some of our belongings in your house.
Actually, I recall you did see the Yeti hand in my pack when you were looking through last time.
You did, yeah.
'Cause I was worried
Yeah.
you were going to steal it, and you didn't steal it. So.
Why would you be worried about it decapitated?
Because if we survive this, I'm going to nail that thing over my mantle, over my fireplace, man. That's like
Okay.
a fucking showpiece.
So you're gonna carry around a decapitated hand for fucking God knows how long?
Yes. Is that a
Okay.
rhetorical
Well, if
question?
we run-
of course I'm
if
going to
we-
carry a decapitated hand for however long.
If we run into that desiccant cloud, I mean, whoosh, dry that stuff right out.
That's it. Yeah.
Or just leave it out in the snow for a little bit, let it freeze.
So Otto, I'm willing to make
Yeah.
a deal with you. We have a lot
Okay.
of metal, a lot of things that you could use for your scientific
Doohickeys
adventures.
is the term, I believe.
Oh, we also have a cut-off monkey claw, apparently. We're
Sasquatch.
willing to give you everything that you want. in exchange for you.
Half the Sasquatch paw. I get to keep a claw.
I see. I do not need much. Just ein bisschen to to test. Well, that is a generous offer.
But we need to get it back.
I see. Yes, I may have half of what I of what I assist you in retrieving.
Well, here's the thing. We have a man who's very intelligent. He's also so intelligent he's stupid. I'm sure you've met the type before. And we have a gentleman in front of us, namely you, who's actually lived here a good, I would say probably a lot longer than 3 years if we're going by, time distortion. So in terms of people with knowledge, you happen to be right up there.
Well, thank you.
So what I'm offering you is your assistance in whatever matters we need in this area. In exchange, we're willing to give you the supplies that I don't personally need.
I would say you can have half of everything that's not mine.
There we go. Perfect.
That's a lot of bags.
That's an awful lot of bags.
Yeah, like there's lots of military grade steels. There's probably a bunch of bullets you can get copper or lead out of. There's probably a ton of powder and other explosive things you can use for all sorts of fun science stuff.
Absolutely.
I think you could do pretty good. And there's a handy little saber there that might be made out of something weird, which seems to do magic stuff.
Well, let's assume that the monks let the Nazis out on the other side of the mountain. Maybe. Unless they killed them, in which case that's gruesome.
Well, it is an interesting proposal nonetheless, and I am intrigued by the prospect. I am concerned, however, that anything left over I have seen taken away by the Yetis.
Well, you seem pretty good at squirreling away some of this stuff.
Well, I only manage very little amounts, very small amounts each time. Just a pair of glasses here, a parachute there. Sometimes I have to be so quick I don't even know what I'm getting my hands on until I've already got it. But the point is that I am afraid that I do not know where your possessions are.
Well, how about getting us out of this place?
I start looking around at those bubbling beakers and science things. I'm like, hey, how good are you with making chemicals and stuff?
That is part of my studies.
Could
what
make
kind of chemicals do you need?
Something that makes, say, a bunch of large animals really tired. That, like a gas, like a non-deadly mustard gas or something. Knockout gas is what I've heard occasionally.
Well, I suppose I could. I mean, we are speculating, very academic-like. I could, yeah.
I don't know much about academia stuff, but I'm thinking, where do you go if you take us to where you normally go to grab the odds and ends?
Oh, that's just the city square. Like when the Germans came in, when my countrymen came in and were forcibly disarmed, that was
Otto,
in the middle of
hate
the
to
town.
interrupt you real quick,
Oh.
but we're actually referring to where you got clearly our magnifying glass from clearly our belongings from.
Ah, yes, that. I actually went into the monastery and there was a small antechamber that where the goods were, presumably just before they were taking off, in the basement. That's right, Rec, wasn't it?
Yeah, you went into the same cellar that they have just discovered, where things were piled before being taken away further.
Gotcha. So it was down in the cellar. I am not sure where they go from there, but that is where I was when I went liberating.
Do you want to come with us to the cellar just because I want to see, because I want my stuff back. I would like to wear underwear again. And shoes.
Well, I suppose
and,
as a temporary
nice.
As a temporary fix, you could always ask the monks for some garb. I could probably ask the monks for my particular clothes, and then just follow them down when they go to get them.
And then what? Kill them?
Not kill them, just see how the gate opens. If the gate opens.
Okay. That's interesting. I feel like I need to touch base with handlers. So while you and Otto do that, maybe I should have a conversation with detestable friend. Unless you want to come with me.
I kind of like to come with you, just on the odd chance that
Okay. Well, why don't we have a chat with them, because they also might be interested in getting their things back.
Cool. All right, I am taking another sip from my stein. I say, Herr Schultz, it's been a pleasure, and we will be seeing you momentarily. We just have to talk to our other friends, make sure they are okay and not getting some weird, I don't know, anything.
Speaking of that, would you like to meet them? They're terrible people.
I believe you have not oversold these people. No, that's not the right one. The short answer is no.
Very well. It's a wise decision.
Hey, you're welcome to come if you want. They'd probably be happy to talk to you, and I guess it's been a long time since you heard news from the outside world.
If I may, I'm going to stop you right there. I believe I recall Rex saying something along the lines of, the group of people you hang out with stabs and shoots Germans, which I understand.
Let me clarify.
And if they are the worst, if they are the bad people of the group that shoots
they don't do
and
that to
stabs
prisoners.
Germans, I am just a little bit concerned.
You'll be safe as long as you don't wear a swastika.
Yeah, as long as you're not wearing a swastika and shooting at them, they'll probably let you be okay.
All things considered, I will let you go. And yes, feel free to come back. I will be thinking about these knockout gas of yours. It seems interesting. I wonder what I would need. And Otto continues to mumble as he leaves the room and goes back into the lab.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Flappy Bird, would you like to
flap? Let's go.
This is a perfect chance for us to take our break, since it's a scene segue anyway, and it's coming up in a couple minutes. So let's take a quick break.
Quick break. We'll be back in 3 to 5, guys. Sorry about all the breaks. Technical difficulties. Skype's a piece of shit, and everyone's internet needs to be fixed. Cool. All right, guys. We'll be back.
And on that note, I'll talk to you later.
His internet's dying as well.